Hey, 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 how is everyone doing today? Like the new intro? I like it. It rhymes and rings off, it rolls off the tongue. It's got a nice ring to it. I think it's great. Anyway, yeah, I literally dedicated this part of the video to talk about the new intro. And yeah, that was it. That was about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it for what it was worth. Anyway, besides that, I feel like this was a video a long time coming. Well, it had to be because I haven't uploaded anything in a few weeks. However, remember when I said that if I'm not uploading on the channel, I'm still working on things for said channel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what this video is going to be about, and you've come to the right place. And man, have I got a whole lot of developments coming into fruition. I'm super excited to start talking about all of this with you guys and sharing it, and I hope you guys enjoy what's coming because I sure as hell will. However, let us not forget the infamous, I don't know, elephant in the room. And in order to move on with more important things on the channel, and all the good stuff that I want to talk about, I do want to get this out of the way, and I want to clarify and talk at least about a little bit of the drama that recently occurred. I say recently, but, you know, it was a while ago. Recently occurred on my channel. Yeah, I guess here we go. Disclaimer. The following excludes any biases towards the situation to the best of my ability, and was made with good intentions. The making of the following content was made to de-escalate the situation as much as possible, and was made to be in good taste. Please do not take any of the following seriously, and I urge that anyone watching this, please do not take any offense to it. I hope we can all look at this situation for what it really is, and share a few laughs together. Thank you. Once upon a time, a very edgy heavy man played. He talked, he laughed, and he had fun all day, and made some good friends along the way. But on this day, one of those new friends would say, "I will do artwork for your thumbnails for free." This, of course, filled Rifter with glee, so he took them up on this new presented opportunity. "All I want is credit," they said, "and that would be enough payment," they said. So Rifter happily obliged, and the deal was sealed. To test the quality of their craft, he asked them to make up a draft. Not much, really, but to this new person, the bare minimum was too steep a task. So he ghosted Rifter with no words to pass. Rifter got angry and did something brash. He used the artwork anyway and even talked some trash. He did not credit this newfound fiend because they did not leave any to be seen. No sources, no links, no names. Rifter had had enough of these games. So Rifter woke up one day to messages in his DMs. The person came back with a video on him. Instead of talking it out like normal people do, he summoned his minions to bring about Rifter's doom. This left Rifter cocky, unimpressed, and ever so pissed, but he held his breath and messaged this miss. The person did not hear him, and they did not stop. They would continue all of this until they got what they want. Rifter then blocked them and called it a night. Then they started throwing a fit and started a fight. They spread the word of how awful Rifter was without giving a second thought. Rifter blew his fuse and lost his temper. His voice was drowned out. He turned on his friends that were filled with doubt. He then left with a sour taste in everyone's mouth. For the rest of the day, everything went south. So Rifter took a vacation away from the cyber seas to cool himself off too, and to be at ease. He reflected on the problem at hand, accepted the mistake he made, and coming back was planned. And so he did with a smile on his face. With the help of Flynn, he had recovered his headspace. The problem is gone and the dread with it soon. Rifter has learned and grown, and I hope you do too. This part of the video is not scripted, and you can probably tell because of how many times I say in this. So I wanted to take this moment because there were a lot of people I hurt that were not a part of this situation, and I wanted to specifically apologize to Gunga. I did you dirty, man. I called you a coward for not doing anything and trying to turn you on my side. I lost my temper with you, and I was vile. And it was uncalled for. And while I had every right to be frustrated, I had no right, and there was no amount of context that could have justified what I said to you and how I treated you. And I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm sorry for what I said to you. And I hope that you can forgive me, and I hope that we can be friends again. For anyone else who I've disappointed, you are absolutely within your right to be disappointed in me. I made a very uncharacteristic mistake, and I have full intentions on making it right and to not doing this mistake again. So I appreciate for any of you guys who have made it this far in the video and have not taken what I just made personally. I appreciate you guys for listening to this. And as I mentioned before, I apologize to Dingle, because even though Dingle gave me the chance to see my way out, I was still not in a reasonable state, and I'm pretty sure I scared you a little bit, and I'm sorry. That was not my intentions. I was, again, in a bad headspace, and you deserved better. I wanted to apologize to you. I wanted to apologize to everyone else who I have made offended, and to any mistakes I may have made that I still don't know about. I'm sorry for inflicting. I'm definitely going to be taking steps in the future to making things right and to improving this situation and not making this mistake again. So thank you for any of you guys who've actually taken the time to watch this video and to see it all the way through. So thank you so much. Basically, the moral of the story is always be careful with who you accept free stuff from, because if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Also, make sure to think about things logically and don't fall into the trap of self-pride and stick your heels in the mud of a hill that's not worth dying on. While I accept the responsibilities of my actions and the very negative contributions to this issue, this in no means justifies the harassment and that I endured. And this also certainly does not justify the pursuing of my girlfriend, who, mind you, had no involvement in this drama, and trying to make it her problem too. That was pretty uncalled for. So I have to call you out on that. To this specific individual, I highly suggest that you do take some notes from other people who know what they're doing. Flynn, for instance, would be an excellent example of a healthy worker-customer relationship and how to go about commissions properly. Now, of course, you don't have to, but it is just a suggestion, and I am extending my advice out, not in spite and in any of that, but just as friendly advice. I've done everything in my power as of right now to make things right and to make up for my mistake. In doing so, I have moved on with this situation, and I will probably no longer discuss this issue until my hand is further forced. If for some reason you happen to still be angry with me on this, you're completely allowed to be. Just know that it's pretty petty, pretty stupid to hold any grudges after this, especially after the drama is done, it's dealt with, it's gone. At least it should be. If you must, use this video to be a catalyst for moving on to more important things. Which, funny enough, speaking of more important things, well, my birthday isn't today. It's not my birthday yet. However, I will be making my birthday video in the future, and man, am I excited for it! On July 21st, I will be turning 19, and holy shit, that is a large number. To think that I've almost been on this planet for 2 whole decades. My god, that really puts a whole perspective on things, doesn't it? Oh, the pressure's on, man. Oh. Thankfully, I have already received a few gifts from some of my friends and family. Although, as of this recording of this video, one of them stands above the rest. After the whole drama thing happened, I had taken a break from the internet, as you all know, for a while to reflect and to get a better mindset, to understand the mistake I made, and to tackle the situation better when I came back. After a while, I was playing casual just to see how it was going, because at the time it was somewhat functional, and I found that I missed Uncletopia literally every single game. So finally I felt a little more comfortable to play on it again. After I got on for a few days of playing it, there was one person who was kind enough and compassionate enough to approach me with a friendly attitude, going as far as to still state and call me his friend even after everything that had happened. He asked me to call him on Discord, and I talked to him. We talked about everything that was going on in each other's lives. He then told me that he had no idea what was going on in the situation, and so I made sure to tell him the whole truth and the context behind it all. He told me that he lied, and he actually knew everything about the situation, but didn't tell me as he didn't want me to be scared of him, and he wanted to give me a chance to share my voice. And was also to test me on whether or not I was going to lie about it, and whether or not I was going to be truthful about it all. He gave me a second chance, where most people didn't, and still haven't. I also wanted to take the time to thank Dingle Fungal for also hearing my part of the story. Although at the time when she asked, I was a little less civilized. Sorry about that, Dingle. You deserved better. However, Skabbety didn't stop there. He told me that he was giving many gifts to all of his friends lately. He said that although the intention was to give me a gift first, as I was the first person to be friendly to him on Uncletopia Discord and in the Uncletopia server. So he saw it only fitting that he give me the present first. However, after everything that happened, that was a little less possible for him to do. The gift he then gave me was generous, to say the absolute least. He gifted me a professional killstreak Australian Tommyslav, and if you guys have seen my Dream Loadout video, you guys know that that was definitely one of the things in my collection that I wanted the most. This is it, to be exact. This is the Australian Tommyslav. He even took the time to wrap it up in a gift box and everything, and that means a lot to me. But you know what? He didn't stop there. He gave me a strange kills transfer thingy that allowed me to transport the kills that I had on my record on my original strange Tommyslav, and I had the ability to slap it on my Aussie. Then he proceeded to teach me everything about Aussies and strangers and how I could attach parts to it and all sorts of jazzy, fazzy stuff. But as if it wasn't enough, he even offered me the chance to have him help me optimize my game and clean it up for smoother FPS and better performance. Even after all of this, he didn't even want me to credit him for any of it. Partially because he was scared that the boys over back at Uncletopia Discord wouldn't like him for being nice to me, and partially because he just wanted to do something nice. As of the making of this video, he has given me permission to credit him. Thankfully. I mean, honestly, I would feel fucking terrible if I wasn't given the ability to actually credit him after a gift that's just so crazy as this, because this is gonna stick around throughout the entire channel, you know? Like, how could I not credit them for this? Yeah, I'm glad that he decided against remaining anonymous, because you definitely deserve the credit, my man. I will say that it does speak volumes, though, about the maturity, integrity, respect, compassion, and humility of Skabbety. So thank you, Skabbety, for not just giving me a second chance, not just giving me an amazing gift, and not just, you know, for giving me your hand in friendship again, but for being a good example of how people should be on the internet. The world needs more people like you, Skabbety. So thank you, man, and I am excited to play with you again. Oh yeah! I have spent the better part of the last month learning the entirely new video editing software that I am actually not using in this video. I, of course, as mentioned before, am not using this in this video because I'm not yet confident in my abilities with the program to actually use it in a video. And I felt like, you know, I need to get this video out pretty much as soon as possible, but still put enough effort into it because, you know, people want closure, right? I wanted closure. Everyone wanted closure. So it was just helpful. But just know that I am currently working on improving the quality of my videos, just like most of you have suggested. And I'm looking to improve the experience for all of you and myself in the future. So stay tuned for that, I suppose. Now, I am not sponsored by this program, even though I wish I was. But the program I'm referencing here is called KDen Live. It is an open source free video editor that is simple to use and easy to work with. The only reason why it's taking me so long to learn it is because I'm a little stupid. I'm a little stupid. I'm a little dumb boy. Anyway, if you have any other helpful information about KDen Live, please let me know. The link will be in the description for any of you who wish to pursue a YouTube career or hobby in the future. So, in case you guys were wondering, yes, this is actually a scripted video. Well, roughly. I do take some liberties here and there with the said script, but it is still a rough draft script thingy. Think of it more like a pseudo-script. I actually enjoy doing this a lot because it's forced my practice and my writing capabilities to get better, as well as something else has, but we'll get into that in a little bit later. A winky face. Yes, I put that in the script. The reason I have kind of swapped to this style a little more is to be to more easily contain all my thoughts and ideas on some paper, especially for the updates and upgrades videos, because they can tend to get a little longer than 5 minutes and 55 seconds, which I guarantee that's going to be the case here. But anyway, as I sort through these things and order these things out, it's going to be a lot easier to do so because it's a script now, and it's going to be easier for the audience to digest it as well, and easier for me to present this messages and stuff like that. Yeah, so this also makes it much easier to save time, as I just mentioned before. I spend probably 25% of all of my live commentary videos with the single word or so I literally just did it there. Go ahead and let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of format, if I should do it in the future in videos and stuff. I'm having a stroke. God, Jesus, even scripts can't save me, I guess. So never mind. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you guys like this scripted style of stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so as you guys could tell, or not, I still consider myself a variety channel. I know I am really lacking in the variety department, but I am working on it. While I do have a few things here and there that deviate from T-Fortress 2, they are at best few and far between, if not completely old and outdated. Not to worry, however, because soon I will be doing new art videos. Yes, I will be investing in an art pad thingy. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah. In these art videos, I'll also be talking about some subjects that I like and are pretty passionate about, while you guys get to see me do, well, my thing. I may even do some speed paints, or even work on some... Oh yeah, we'll actually get to that later. Now, here's a big old bombshell. There's a few later in this stuff, but, you know, whatever. What if I told you that I've been working on something big? I am in the middle of finally creating a new Discord server for the channel. I know, right? It's about damn time. Now, you may be asking, Rifter, why would you start a Discord or platform for your community when it's so small? And right after this whole drama thing and everyone hates you and all stupid shit. Excellent question, my friend. Honestly, it was a better idea to do this anyway after the drama, because now I know who I can trust and for potential moderator positions and who my crims really are, and you know, and it's just nice to know this kind of stuff. And plus, you know, it's just something I needed to do anyway. As for me making a platform for my small community, sure, it's small, but I know I can get bigger over time. With new subscribers and members of the crew coming in, they need a place to stay and communicate with other crims. There needs to be an actual sense of community, and that's what a lot of small YouTube channels actually miss out on. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to provide. Discord server just so happens to fit the bill quite nicely, don't you think? Now, it is by no means ready yet. However, it's still in the works, and I am so excited to finally share a community where I can experience my new friends and crims alike. Alright, now we're talking! Oh yeah! Recently, I have finished the script and have begun illustration for a new comic book. Funny, as Rifter was not actually the character I was intending to make a comic book on first. I have like this whole new universe called Regicide, and yeah, you see that animation called Man and His Blade? Yeah, that was the character that I was planning on doing a comic book on first, but you know, I guess we'll have to wait for that, which is okay, I suppose. So yeah, this is the cover. Although, due to popular demand on both my channel friends and in real life people, they have asked me, and who am I to refuse them? So alright, enough jibber jabber. Let's look at the cover some more. It's great. I've been looking at it for 5 hours now. It's beautiful. This will also present some new ways to make content on the channel as well, as I will be segueing into other possible professions down the road. I'm so fucking excited to show all of you the end result. And in case any of you guys were wondering, as I am trying to be better with voice acting, I will be making a comic dub, as the first issue is going to be completely free, and the comic book I'm going to be giving out, signing it, to a lot of my real life friends and people that I know. So if you happen to know me in real life, then you are lucky, one of the lucky few. Yeah. Psst. Psst. Hey, this is another part of the video that's not actually scripted. I just wanna let you guys know that you gotta keep this a secret though, okay? The Legend of Leadhead Part 2 is in the works, and I am working on it. So yeah, just make sure you don't tell anyone, and yeah, just letting everyone know. All right. That's been all. I appreciate you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. I'm a little rusty with this whole recording thing, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, I'm glad that I finally was able to get another video out. It's about damn time, you know. You can't really promote your channel as a YouTube channel, an active one, if you haven't uploaded, right? So it's like, I know that people do worse. They like have months and months of hiatus and stuff. But you know, I still, you know, it still doesn't make me feel great for me like to promote my channel and still not have any new content on regularly for people who are new to the channel. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, with that being said, if you guys got questions, suggestions, and want to start a casual conversation, go down to the comment section down below. Make sure to make it respectful, because if you don't get a voice on my channel. Because if I mute you, I hope you know that actually mutes you for everyone. Like, you just don't speak. You can't say anything on the channel. At least I think that's how that works. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, if you guys like the video, like it if you do, don't if you didn't. And yeah, this has been your Captain Speaking Rifter, and I am out. I will see you all later, either in game or whatever. I'll see you later, you fucking shitheads.